We are going to do some painting with trucks and cars today. So we're just going to use some regular old paint. If you don't have any paint at your house, you can use the kind that I sent you guys a recipe last week. You can make that recipe and make your own paint. So for this activity, you need paint, you need some toy cars or trucks, and you need a big white piece of paper or a small white piece of paper. You might want to put an apron on too because it gets a little messy. All right. Okay, we are ready to paint. Zeddy is going to show you all how it's done. He has chosen green, orange, and brown for his painting today. And he requested that we start with which color?
Green, and then brown, then orange.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of paint. You can just put it right on the picture. Now you might want to ask an adult to help you with this part. You're going to put little drops of paint all around. Okay. Are you ready for the brown now? Zeddy?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to do a little bit of brown. So we're just making little drops of paint all around.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be in a particular shape. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to do a little bit of orange. I like to give my paint a little shake before I pour it out. A little bit of orange. Yep, hold that. We're going to do this part together. We don't want to tip it too much because we don't want super big blobs. We just want small dots of paint. Alright, now that we have our drops of paint, we are going to choose which vehicle we want to start with. Zeddy's going to drive the front loader. Oh, wait, that's a backhoe. The backhoe through.
Yep.
Alright, do you think his scoop needs to be up or down? Let's see what we want to do. Alright, so go ahead. You're going to take your car and you're going to drive it through the paint. Oh, it's going to make some interesting marks. It's okay. Now, keep in mind that whatever vehicles you use are going to get a little messy, so use cars that it's okay for them to get wet. Alright, and you're just going to keep driving them through. I like to choose ones with different kinds of tires so that the tire tracks will all look different on my painting. Alright, so now we're using the pumper truck to make some interesting looking tire tracks. We decided to tape our edges down on our paper because the paper was moving around a lot with all of the vehicles driving around on it.
Yes.
So you guys might want to try that. Alright, which vehicle should we try next? Should we add a little more color?
Yeah.
Alright, which color should we add?
Let me see.
And which vehicle?
A little more orange.
Okay. Alright, so once you do a few rounds of driving your vehicles across, you can add a little more paint. Yep, help me do it. We're going to add a little more paint. Yep, all around. Okay. Do you want one more color? Should we do a new color?
Let me see. I will. Mommy, I know
we're
how
going to
to
add
do it.
some yellow together.
I know how to do it.
Yeah, we're going to do it together because we don't have a lot of extra paint. If we spill it all, oops, that one came out very fast. That's why you want to have an adult help you with the pouring, even if it's something you know how to do. Sometimes it's nice to have a grown-up help a little bit. All right, can we try the monster truck now?
No.
How about the snowplow?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Snowplow is going to drive through. Ooh, that's looking really cool. Alright, so you can just do all kinds of different cars. So this is one really fun method of painting. So we're going to show you a few other methods too. Okay, here comes the monster truck. I'm I'm excited to see what kind of tracks the monster truck makes. Ooh, those are cool.
And to do the ones.
You see our colors mixing together a lot. Super cool. So if you're at your house and you have paint and paper and cars or trucks, give this activity a try. Alright, when you are done painting with your cars, you can wash them. Look at how dirty our car water is. It's full of paint. Zeddy's got his scrub brush. Are they getting nice and clean and spick and span?
Yep.
These ones are already clean. So this is a fun way to extend the project. We'll put our clean cars in the drying rack to dry when we're done. Yeah, so this is why I mentioned earlier, guys, that you want to make sure you use vehicles that can get wet, because you're going to want to wash them with some soapy water when you're all done. Okay, this painting activity is called marble painting, and you're going to need the following supplies. You're going to need some paint. You are going to need some kind of shallow dish or a box or a tray, just basically anything that has some sides that go up on it. And then because you're going to want to contain your marbles. And that leads me to the next thing that you need is some marbles or little tiny balls, or anything that can roll, basically. And then just a regular old piece of paper. This can be white paper or colored paper or whatever you want. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is put your paper in your shallow container. Okay, so our paper is in our shallow dish. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some blobs of paint on the paper, just like we did with the activity where we drove the cars through the paint. Okay, and remember, you might need an adult to help you with this part, because paint comes out of dishes really fast.
Just let me show you.
All right. All right, we're going to pour our paint together.
Look, it's a bubble, so we can't even get the paint in.
There might be a little, we're going to do this part together. Ready? A little bit. We're getting a little bit low on orange paint because it's Zeddy's favorite and we use it a lot. All right, let's get another color. We're going to start with 2 colors. What's your second color that you'd like to use, Zeddy? Whoops.
My second color.
Choose one more color.
Brown.
Brown?
Can you let me shake it? Because
Give it
it
a
has
little shake. And then we're going to pour it in together. I call this hand over hand, where I put my hand over a child's hand and we will do something together. So we've got little paint blobs. All right, so here's what it looks like right now. Yeah. All right, now you're going to get your container of marbles or balls or whatever you decided that you're going to roll around in there. So Zeddy's picking out a few.
Look at
that. Okay.
I'm gonna do this one.
A little marble, a little pokey looking ball. All right. Can you show us how it's done? All right, Zeddy. And then you're going to hold your pan and you're going to roll the balls from side to side. So you're going to tip your shallow dish or box from side to side and let the marbles and balls roll through the paint. Just like so. Can you show them how you tip the box once more? There you go. So if you want to make horizontal lines, you tip it that way. Can you show them how to make lines the other direction? If you want vertical lines, you're going to tip it back and forth. That way.
Yeah, just like a hammer.
Just like that. Look how cool that looks. That's how you do marble painting, guys.